Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 11th night of Yule. On this night, we would be remembering and thinking about self-reliance. Why would this be on the 11th night of Yule? Because, well, this would be November. Okay, we'll be thinking about past November, just gone, and the future November coming up. But self-reliance, because although we are all about community and all of Yuletide is all about community, yeah, we have to make sure that ourselves are sustained so we can then help our community on a whole. If we can't help ourselves, how can we help others? So, all that being said, let's have a look at what I put in the predictions for November just gone, which would have been about a year ago. I done it. Okay. And so, generally speaking, there was an energy of disappointment and looking towards the future and trying to find a fulfillment in love. Okay, this probably be love with family as well. In love in general, we will be getting victories over old connections and the like, and choosing to move forward. Okay. In wealth, there was a possibility of loss of your hard-earned savings, one way or another, and the world was trying to find some sort of balance by possibly trying to form new partnerships to overcome losses. Now, November not being too far away, okay, from our distant memories, it being 2 months ago. Actually, it was about a month ago, wasn't it? But well, I remember hearing bits of news, definitely about the US spending more money than they're making. They were trying to find new partnerships and new things to counteract the losses they had throughout the year. It makes sense, really, doesn't it? Okay, then. So I will go and stick you on pause, as I always do, round about this part of the video, so I can get ready to do the future November read, November 24, and we will see what is to come in that for you all. Well, here we are. I'm back. First of all, I'm going to pick 4 runes out of here. One for the general energies, one for love, one for wealth, and one for the world. Okay, so that's our general, that's our love, that's our wealth, and that's our world. Fantastic. Then for the first 3, I will get clarifiers out of the Viking deck. The reason I'm using the Viking deck and runes is because, well, Yuletide is a Scandinavian, German, Germanic type festival. So I'm using my German and Germanic and Scandinavian type cards and divining apparatus, which in this particular case would be the runes. So shall we have a look at the first rune? Our first rune is Manaz. Manaz in reverse. Manaz is all about humanity. Okay, so this is, well, basically us, how we are treating each other generally. Okay, and for our first card, we have got the Chariot in reverse. Well, we are not driving forward. We are not being nice to each other throughout November. And this is, in turn, causing losses one way or the other. I suspect there's going to be a few arguments and disagreements. But by the end or middle of November, this will sort of smooth out into some sort of truce, I would say, with the 6 of Swords. From that, you will be learning new stuff with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and then with the 3 of Cups coming at the end in reverse, there could be a feel of you wanting to isolate from everyone else. Okay, across in all this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's basically telling us that things are changing. It's when you have a high pressure and a low pressure front meeting, in weather terminology, you get an unsettled area where they meet. Is called the weather front, and that's what this Wheel of Fortune is. It's going from a high to a low, or a low to a high, and throughout November we'll be feeling the turbulence of that energy, as the things change. Okay, so in our love, we have got Dagas. Dagas is daylight. Okay, it's like what allows plants to grow, for example. So your love could be growing for someone or something else. It also helps illuminate everything, and it disperses and chases away shadows. So things could be coming out into daylight and allowing us to see what things are really. So we have got the Tower. There could be some revelations coming out, okay, where it comes to your love life. There could be, I don't know, finding out how people really feel about you, maybe finding out that maybe they feel better about other people than you, etc., etc. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, there will be passionate new beginnings with you, but these will not be new in the sense of the new people. These will be new beginnings, but with people you already have in your life. There's no new horizon, there's no new places to conquer. It's just the same people. You're just maybe going down a different road with them, maybe turning friends into lovers and the like. With the King of Wands and the Eight of Cups coming, and that all kind of fit on. With the King of Wands and the Eight of Cups coming out, this is telling us that when it comes to your own personal passions, your own personal needs, you may be walking away from them and walking towards sort of like the good of other people. You might be doing things you wouldn't normally do to satisfy someone else's needs and someone else's passions. With the Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, you may be letting go of your fantasies and allowing reality to actually seep in. Okay, and then with the Hanged Man in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse, this is also telling us that the universe is actually letting go of you. It's letting you fend for yourself. Okay, it's like, I've given you all the signs you're ever going to get off me. I'm not going to give them to you again. If you take heed to them, you take heed to them. If you don't, you don't. Either way round, you're going to shed the burdens with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, you might be shedding them for the wrong reasons or the right reasons, but you're definitely going to shed them. Crossing all this is the Sun. There is going to be happiness and joy and security coming within your love life during, oh Jesus Christ, I'm not sure I want to take that rune. That's the second time it's thrown itself on the floor. I'm going to put another one for it. Okay. I know what rune it is, so I can tell you what it was after I do this one. Okay, we'll have that rune instead. Let's see if that stays on the table. Oh look, it does. That's Rado. Okay, Rado is all about the journey. Okay, it's about travel. Perhaps your wealth is leading you to travel. Perhaps you've earned enough or saved enough to go on holiday, and you've decided to go on holiday. But remember, it's not actually the destination. You might have just as much fun on the train journey, boat, ferry, or airplane ride than you actually do on the holiday itself. Okay, now we have got the Strength card coming out for this. We got the Knight of Pentacles. We have got the Knight of Swords. Okay, and then we got the Empress. Yes, it's pretty much just as I said. You've been strong in the past, in the run up to November. You've been saving like hell. You've been planning and prepping for your future, okay? And then the news comes in. You've got enough money to do whatever you're planning and prepping for. I say it's for a holiday. It could be for anything. It could be for a house move. It could be for a job change. Maybe you've been saving to start your own business, whatever it may be. But yeah, the news comes in. I've got enough money. You've met your target. Let's go for it. And with the Empress at the end, yes, you are taking control of everything. You're being very positive about it, and you are attracting extra wealth and things along the way. And crossing this is the World, which is a whole brand new journey for you. Now, the rune what was there, because the first time it fell on the floor, I actually saw what it was, and it's Kanaz, and it was in the upright. Now Kanaz is the torch. Okay, it's like the controlled fire we started to use, which allowed us to sort of have breakthroughs, and it illuminated our night so we weren't so scared of the dark, but it also provided us heat. And it is still saying the same sort of thing. Yeah, that may be talking about the travel, the journey, not necessarily the destination. Well, back in the day, if you wanted to travel through the night as well as the day, you would have had to have used a torch. Okay, we didn't have electricity back then. We didn't have street lights everywhere and landing lights for the planes and things. You had torches, sticks with flames on the end of them. Okay, so yeah, there you go. And possibly if you're really, really posh, you might have a lantern what don't blow out in the wind. Okay. So, okay, let's have a look at the last rune. And our last rune, for some reason I flipped it up the other way, is Awaz. And Awaz is the horse. Again, it's about traveling and journeying and moving fast. Okay, because that's what the horses used to do. It used to be the fastest mode of transport known to the Norse at the time. Faster than walking, faster than boats, but a little bit limited on how far you can go. But that's not the point. The point is we're doing the world part here, and the world part is all about the horse. It's about loyalty. It's about respect as well, because you have to have loyalty, trust and respect for your horse if you want your horse to have loyalty, trust and respect for you. And that's what I think this is all talking about, because the Knight of Swords is saying that you may be getting some news which is going to slow you down. Okay, the Four of Swords, it could be healing for you, and this is news from the world as a large, so it could be a big pharma, it could be other big conglomerates, it could be any sort of massive firm, it could be small firms as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be big. It could be governments on any level, big massive national governments or little local parish councils. But whatever it is, there is some sort of news which stops you in your tracks and allows you to rest and recoup and heal. Okay, with the Four of Swords. With the Six of Cups in reverse, it's all going to be new. It's going to be like unprecedented. You won't be able to look back and think, oh yeah, that was like back in 1983. Yeah, what a year that was. None of that. It's going to be like, this is like, wow, this has never actually happened before. I'm not sure where to go with this. But where to go with it is balancing things out, okay? But it appears to be balancing things out with that Six of Pentacles. I feel that maybe whoever it is releasing this news could be holding something back, okay? With the Sun crossing here, the Sun has been showing itself up in most of the government reads or the world reads throughout all these reads I've done, or most of them. Oh, excuse me, I just suddenly had a load of kind of weird hiccup things. But anyway, the Sun's come out for most of these things, and again, it's this particular Sun. The Sun in that one is the Chariot woman. Okay, on this one, it's this one with all the bands around it. It's making me feel that possibly some parts of the world could be affected somehow by the sun, solar flares, sunspots and the like. Maybe some local blackouts and things where it takes out power grids, maybe triggering storms unseasonably. I think November is the last month of the hurricane season, so possibly come like sort of mid to end November, there could be an uptake of hurricanes driving towards the end of the hurricane season, because the Sun does have a big influence on that as well. But barring that, there is this happy, warm feeling throughout the people of the world throughout the month of November. Okay, so if any of the past reads resonate with you, there is a link in the description for my last year's Yuletide read I done, and you can check out the full read I done instead of my big glossier I done at the beginning of this. And if any of that actually resonated with you, drop it in the comments, let me know. And it's that link is in all of the Yuletides I've done so far. So all 11 of them have their corresponding read from the year before in there, so you can check all of them out, see how much it related to you, if at all. If you like this, feel free, hit that thumbs up button for me. That helps me no end. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel as well, but there is no pressure on that. That is entirely up to you. If you don't ever want to see or hear my tones again, then hit that thumbs down button, and YouTube will make sure that I do not appear on any of your feeds. That is not to say that that won't desubscribe you if you have. Well, maybe it does now. Maybe that's why lots of people are getting drop-offs, because they're hitting that, oh, I didn't like this conversation button, and hitting that thumbs down button for the wrong reasons. But from the way I understand it, thumbs down button will stop my feed, or stop my videos turning up on your feeds. Okay. If you have any comments, feel free, drop them in the comment section. I will get back to them as quick as I can. I'm currently still on holiday at the moment, so that should be quite rapid. But if not, it will be a couple of days or so. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful new year, and I will see you tomorrow sometime with day 12 of the Yuletide reads. Until then, be good.